It's your boy Harv, and welcome to another episode of You've Been Inspired podcast, here where we inspire you to think, do, believe, and achieve. Look, your circle is keeping you boxed in. There's some people that have been around day one, day two, day three, that are really keeping you from reaching your maximum potential. There are some individuals you need to have a serious conversation with and say, this might be the end. And I'm talking about some people that you know, some people that know you, some people that you care about, some people that you've been depending on, and some people that you have been pouring into that you're going to have to look them in their face and say, we might have just come to the end of the road. Because where I'm headed, you're not looking to do what it's going to take to get there. Your circle has you boxed in. It is keeping you limited by the conversations you have, the trading of ideas, if there is any, the production level, the creativity, the willingness to grow. Your circle is keeping you boxed in. A lot of you, that's the answer. That's the answer to the question of why haven't I gotten to the next level. It's because you are surrounded by individuals that will not match what you are putting out. You are surrounded by individuals that are relying on you to do everything that you need to do to get you guys there, but they're not willing to replenish what you're putting out. There are some people that you may not even need to let go, but you're going to have to reassign. You're going to have to give clear direction and instruction of what they are and who they are and where they are in your life at this moment. Some people you're going to have to look them in their face and say, you've been with me how long? And why haven't you encouraged me? Why haven't you corrected me? Why haven't you pulled me to the side and told me I should be doing this instead of doing this? Why have you been aiding and abetting in me doing what's contrary to what you know I desire to do and the passion that I have? These are going to be some hard conversations, but if you really are taking it serious, if you're really looking to get to where you need to be and where you know you should be, you're going to have to really fine tune the circle that you have that's keeping you boxed in. Now, I know we've heard it before. And even if you heard it before, how many times have you taken action? Or how many times have you just let these particular individuals that you know do not play a significant role in where you're headed, but because they've been there and you have a certain comfort when they're there, that you just allow them to be around and serve no purpose? And in reality, sometimes you're that person that is keeping someone else boxed in because you don't want to let go, because you're not allowing them to experience what they need to experience to get them to the next level. Your circle is keeping you boxed in, and it's time for a change. It's time for growth. It's time for development, maturity, and it's going to start with you making the decision to say, this is it. We can no longer walk this walk. We can no longer talk this talk, because I've looked at our track record and there's certain things that don't add up for neither of us, which is hindering both of us to achieving what needs to be achieved. So you can hear this, right? And you can go right back to those same people. You can go right back to that same circle and do the same thing and get the same results. Or you could really make a change and make a difference and do something about what is holding you back. I keep hearing that song in my head, No New Friends. Yeah, it's a little bit old, but when you hold yourself to something like that, you find yourself being stagnant. It's time for you to get some new friends. It's time to you to make some new partnerships, some new relationships that are aligned with you mentally, spiritually, financially, creatively, in every way. Because the people that are around you right now are the very weight that's keeping you in the position that you are right now. So, hey, you know the slogan. You've been inspired. Now do something about it.
I gotta work harder. I gotta work harder.